I'm not even gonna do my normal stuff. Hello. We're here for part 2 of the Internet Historian Forspoken video. You guys might not know this, but my dad is actually the one who got me into video games. Unlike the people in this game, my dad is not dead. My dad is very much alive.
Every father in this show has not made it.
I am not an orphan.
Yeah, what was it like having a dad who played video games?
Oh, it was great. It was amazing. He got me into, like, he's the reason I have, like, the preferences in video games that I have. Yeah. He's the reason I have a lot of the opinions about video games that I have.
Right.
He's the one who introduced me to Mass Effect and Dragon Age.
Great games.
Encouraged me in all of that. And so when he told me that Forspoken wasn't good, I kind of felt a little guilty when I didn't believe him. You know, because I trust my dad implicitly about almost everything to do with video games.
But we saw the trailers, we saw the hype, we saw the concept. It looked great.
It looked so good. And he was like, yeah, the main character, she's just completely unlikable. She's terrible. And I was like, okay, old man.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought he was being a real boomer about this.
Right.
And so I'm kind of upset that he's right. If you guys haven't already watched Chavez's video, go watch that video, because if you don't, this video won't make sense.
Right, we're deep.
But towards the end of your video, we finally got some like emotional investment.
Yeah, you got some emotional investment.
I did, yeah. And we finally got something semi-interesting happening. So I'm not gonna say that I'm excited to see what happens next, but I'm ready. I'm ready to know what happens. I'm a nosy bitch. I talk about this all the time with you guys. So I need to know how this ends. So I'm gonna follow this through, and y'all are gonna follow this through with me. Chavez and I have plenty of snacks.
Yeah.
I have my toasties, my extra toasties. Have my candy. There's cookies here, okay? I have water. I'm a hydrated bitch. And we have energy drinks because we're addicted to caffeine.
I feel like I should be getting paid for this, but I'm not. Let's have Internet Historian walk us through the rest of this video.
I'm ready.
It'd be literally unbearable without him.
Hope you guys are doing well. Staying safe and sanitized. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Not a hero.
I'm not a hero.
Frey begins her long journey through Praenost, and she makes it to Sila's castle. Inside, Frey walks through a hall, and she finds some portraits of 4 beautiful ladies.
Yowza.
Whoa. Check out these paintings.
Girl, most certainly will, as should you.
So that's them, huh?
Know your enemy and all that?
Cuff explains to Frey that these are the 4 Tantas. There's the Tanta of Wisdom, Olus. The Tanta of Justice, Prav.
Damn, the forehead.
That's crazy.
The Tanta of Strength, who is Sila, and that's who we're here to kill. But Frey seems most taken with the Tanta of Love, Cinta.
Ah, that would be Tanta Cinta.
Wow. She's beautiful.
Yes.
Those eyes. So kind.
What?
So comforting.
What?
Perhaps like the kind, comforting eyes of a mother?
But no, that couldn't be Frey's mom, because she doesn't have any parents.
She goes, that's my mom.
What is going on?
This fucking show is so stupid.
Anyway, enough foreshadowing, it's time to kill. So Frey wanders into the big chamber, and there is Tanta Sila.
Frey. No name for a demon. I am surprised you made it this far. I'm impressed.
Is that actually you? Or are you hiding behind one of your puppets again?
I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sila.
So, face to face with the kitty killer herself.
Damn it, Sila.
That's
may
hilarious.
have robbed that child, but you robbed her of her life.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a thief.
There will always be casualties in war.
She was a
Great.
baby.
No war, no casualties. Sounds good to me.
Simple-minded. Silly girl. Naive. There will always be war.
No, there doesn't have to be.
Bitch,
But
what?
you and your goons don't care who you hurt. You killed a child. a little girl.
Oh, the flashback. Bro.
Her blood is on your hands.
No. It is you who trespassed on my land. You who set this battle in motion.
I didn't choose to be here, bitch.
You disregard rules and then act as if you are the victim.
How you know that?
What are you gonna say? Did I have all this potential?
Take responsibility for your actions as I will for mine.
No time like the present.
Alright, so Frey attacks Sila.
And through cunning, guile, and just a little bit of street smarts, Frey manages to defeat Sila.
All will be well.
Damn.
She dead.
Oh my god.
She's
Sila
dust.
crumbles to dust, leaving nothing except...
Her cup?
Oh my god. She left behind a bracelet that looks just like Frey's.
Fucking horns.
Vambrace, Frey, Vambrace. So Cuff then absorbs this bracelet, which unlocks some of Sila's abilities for Frey to use. Could that mean that...
Is Frey a Tanta?
Whoa. I think he just leveled up.
Oh, you son
Hell
of a
yeah,
bitch.
girl.
It makes it hurt. You asked this question when we were watching Transformers. You said, do you think the writers thought they were popping off when they wrote this? Do you think the writers, when they wrote that, thought to themselves, damn, I really did something? And I feel like there's no way. I feel like they had a script and somebody just pushed them out the way when they weren't looking, just like scribble that shit in and then left.
It's so cringe.
Yeah.
And I don't use that word a lot, you know?
But it makes you feel icky.
Yeah.
This is the ick. I've been trying to discover.
Giving me the ick.
I've been trying to discover good icks. This is it. It's not like there's nothing wrong with you. It's just how you make me feel and how I think about you in my head.
This has the same feeling as those sitcoms on TBS that only last like one season, sometimes not even a full season. And there's a laugh track on there, so you know when to laugh. Like if this had a laugh track, I would forgive everything. I think we just leveled up. And then when like something else happens, ooh.
I think he just leveled up.
Soon after, Frey's back in Sepul, and she's got fantastic news. Sila's dead.
So Auden comes running up. Hey, guess what, Auden? I killed Sila. Yay! I'm no hero, though.
Frey, I noticed. Because, Frey, when you killed Sila, the break stopped advancing. Now, Frey, the whole city of Sepul is celebrating. You are a hero, Frey.
Oh, I meant to tell you. There's a celebration at the tavern. You'll stop by, won't you?
Says Auden while spinning on her heel.
Are they gonna be gay? Are they gonna be lesbian lovers?
What made you think that from that scene? Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
Fan fiction? Because it's so much like a fan fiction, you know it's coming?
I'm
Is
just
it?
asking.
Fan fiction knowledge? Tell me. Is it because you read fan fiction? Is that
just-
it? Is that because you read fan fictions? Say it. Say it's because you read fan fictions. Because I didn't fucking see that at all. Know that regular people watched that interaction and went, pointless scene, cut it out. But you, the freaks of the world that read fan fictions, and you too, that also knew back there, that regular people did not think that. We just thought, cut it out. We don't want to see it. But you guys are thinking freaky stuff.
Foreshadowing.
What? They didn't foreshadow anything.
They're showing the growth of their relationship.
No, they're not.
You said the same thing about Castlevania. So.
And I was wrong. Castlevania is written by horny vampires. I didn't know.
He then heads to the bar.
Look, it's the hero of the hour!
Come on, fellas, I'm no hero.
Oh, look at these people celebrating our victory.
Ah, you're just jealous they don't know who you are.
Well, I did play a vital role in your much-vaunted triumph, you know.
Always evil.
I guess you're right. Well, I appreciate you, Cuff. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you.
Could this be? Are we becoming...
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
All right, whoa. I say civil
Damn.
colleagues who tolerate each other.
What is this music? Frey dances with the other pub patrons and fraternizes with the regular people.
We're passing around a hat to raise money for Olivia's funeral, guys. Bang just comes past. Frey enjoys celebrating just how much of a hero she is. But it doesn't last long.
The corruption is coming! The corruption is coming from Otherworld! It's here in St. Paul! Come on! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, they moving.
A breakstorm blows through Sepul, and it's turning the beloved citizens of the city into monsters.
God damn.
A minute ago they were people. And now they're... This is awful. This is fucking awful.
There's nothing you can do now. Just put them out of their misery.
Oh my God!
No, I can't.
You have to.
You just let him beat your ass, girl? Like, have you not been here?
Frey fights some of them off and then rushes to the upper city for safety.
You're wounded.
No shit. Let's just keep going.
But she has been wounded in the battle. She struggles on, though. She's tough.
Where's
Frey
Pillow
makes it
and
up to
Alden?
the courthouse where everyone's hiding out. Johidi marches over to attend to Frey's injuries. She says,
I told you there would be repercussions. But you're not done.
Why is she not going to the healer to heal her injuries? The healing girl has not healed anybody this entire goddamn show.
The healing girl was probably dead.
What are you talking about? They were just in the tavern playing around and stuff.
And then a bunch of people just died.
You
Were
just
you
said
paying
2
attention?
seconds ago they were gay for each other. Have your girlfriend fix your injuries and go back and kick ass.
Oh, you're talking about Alden.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot that she was also a healer.
Yeah, man.
Done yet.
Useless bitch.
Before you came, people had resigned themselves to their fate.
KFC wet wipe?
Cowering in fear. But now, because of you, they're starting to think they might just stand a chance.
But I'm no
What are
hero,
you
so
saying,
why would
Joe?
they think
I'm
that?
gonna need you to kill the other Tantas. We'll stay here and watch the stuff.
What? The wound cannot begin to heal until the bleeding stops.
No, that's straight up murder. I'm not killing anyone else.
Come on,
Girl,
Frey.
you just
Come on,
killed that other lady.
Oh my god.
But Frey wants out. She doesn't want to get tangled up in all of Athia's problems.
I don't
Oh,
know.
look, she's healing someone right there.
This
I
is
think
not
that's
my
her.
fight. These are not my people. I have enough blood on my hands.
Dude, you're so many hours in. We cannot do this every hour.
It's because they're not black. She only cared about the little black girl.
She's like, bro, you just called me a monkey like 2 hours ago. You think I'm fucking gonna die for you?
If not you, then who?
I don't give a shit. Just leave me the fuck alone.
Now, Frey, who's been taking things pretty well up until this point, starts to freak out, and she tries to
your girlfriend.
leave, but her wound, it's far
Talk to
too
your
serious.
girlfriend.
The pain gets her.
The chosen one. She's wounded.
Frey!
Let her die. She's leaving you to
You,
die.
then who?
Frey then suddenly awakens.
Tanta's blessings.
Auden walks over to her, and she's very thankful that Frey's awake.
Do you mind if I examine your wound?
Buy a girl a drink first, would you? Alright, at this point, the story starts to get a bit busy workish. It's a lot of, this person thinks this, and this person wants you to go do this, and that sort of stuff. We're going to skip forward to the next important story beat.
Which is for Frey to confront the Tanta of Justice, Prav.
Mr. Branson, why does she need to do that?
We find out that the breakstorm that was sent to Sepul was actually sent by Tanta Prav.
Yeah.
So, Frey wants to go speak with her to see if she can tell her to stop attacking Sepul.
Wait, so the Tantas are the ones who are sending the breakstorms that are killing everyone and destroying the world?
Correct.
Well, that's quite a revelation.
My understanding is we've got these 4 beautiful Tanta ladies, right? They've got magic powers and they're in charge of all the different realms of Athia. They're sort of like royalty. Everything was great underneath them and everyone loved them. But then they started to go crazy. And something to do with the combination of their magic powers and being bonkers caused the break to happen, which then wiped out Athia.
Nothing. So no reason.
But we don't know why.
Oh my god.
Perhaps we'll find out. Anyway, Prav is holed up in her castle, which is in the Avwalet region. So that's where Frey goes next.
Alright, now we are at Avalet Castle.
Real quick. Where did Alden's dad go?
He's saved. Whoopee. Next storyline.
Okay.
And Frey goes, all right, I'm going to go in there and talk to Prav. But Cuff says, Actually, Frey, I probably wouldn't even bother trying to talk to her. I'd probably just kill her. It's easier and you absorb her powers and make me stronger and stuff. You know, it just makes sense.
Yeah, I hope he's evil.
And there I was, thinking you were serious about your non-violent solution.
Prav doesn't deserve your mercy.
Well, how do you know?
I've said it once before, but apparently it bears repeating. Not going to happen. I'm not gonna kill her.
That's not a thing that's going
I don't
to
want to
happen.
kill people. It's only looting if I take it after they die. Listen, Frey, you have to kill Prav, because all the Tantas are crazy now, remember?
Now they start having an argument.
You know, countless people will suffer and die because of Prav, don't you? Are you really going to abandon them at their most vulnerable? Yes, I see.
Don't say
like
it.
mother, like daughter.
Fuck you! That's
True.
I'm gonna say it. For a piece of soulless jewelry, you're a dick.
This is following every toxic relationship that I see. Start out all sweet, and then the ugly stuff starts rearing its head in the first little argument.
Oh my
You know,
god.
go right to the dead mother. There's a line there, Cuff. There's a line.
He wouldn't know. He doesn't have parents.
This thing is like, I'm hungry for power, bitch. I don't care about your feelings. Kill these hoes.
It's an idea. Possibly the first one she's ever had.
Maybe I can reason with her. She's the Tanta of justice,
You are
right?
ridiculous.
You're an idiot.
Maybe I don't have to fight everybody. I can just talk to him?
You're not
It's like we don't need to fight. We could just be friends.
What if the whole world was like that? What if we could just end wars?
Okay, so I'll ask her to stop the break,
For
and
what
everybody
reason?
wins. Right?
I just don't like that made her so
Frey
dumb.
marches on in, ready to talk shop.
My name's Frey Holland.
I'm here to see Prav.
Can you take me to her?
But Prav's goons say nothing, and instead cuff her hands and arrest her.
Shut the fuck up.
God, I'd love to be that.
Shut up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's almost 6 foot.
No, that's just what it looks like when you're 5'11" and someone else is 6 foot.
You are charged with the murder of Tanta Sila.
You did do that.
Bring her in.
You did do that. Another court case. This is ridiculous.
Stop the break.
This bitch can't stay out.
Frey is taken to Avocado Castle. She's being marched along when suddenly we hear a squidging sound. She is being thrown into the air and brought before Prav.
She was already
Here
walking
is
there.
Tanta
Why did we do
Prav.
this?
And she is also in cuffs
What
for some
the
reason.
fuck?
And she starts saying,
Your eyes tell all. They bear your lies. Pray, come. In judgment be baptized.
Oh, I didn't come here to be judged. I came here to talk.
Frey tells Prav that she isn't here for a trial. She just wants her to stop attacking Sepul.
You've been to court enough times to know how this works. You can't keep being this stupid.
Only God can judge me.
Right.
Tanta Prav isn't having it. She is convinced that Frey is in consort with a demon.
Such certitude. Such righteous poise. Yet all is demon solid noise.
Shit,
Rhymes?
you're gonna rhyme everything, then just kill me now.
Right.
you know what, she captured the
literally,
emotion
Yeah.
that we were all
Yeah.
feeling. So not bad writing.
Yeah.
As they talk, Prav mentions something about a lost child returning.
Okay, look, lady, I'm kind of in a rush here, but clearly this isn't going
A
anywhere.
tale of woe. A severed past.
I don't give a fuck.
A child let go, returned.
Child let go? What the fuck are you talking about?
She couldn't be talking about Frey, could she?
No! 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 Quiet! 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 I am the asker of questions. You are the answerer. Do you understand? Consort of demons!
God damn.
So now Frey's trial begins.
Today we hear the case of one Frey on trial for the crime of Tanticide.
How do you plead?
If you plead
Say
guilty, they'll execute
Say
you
not
immediately.
guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty, it's my birthday.
Lies! And yet more monstrous lies!
This is the second time she's pled not guilty to a crime she actually did.
Yeah.
She drowns! No more of this!
Prav sentences Frey to a trial by water.
What does that mean?
You're about to find out, big boy.
A trial by water.
Okay.
Yes! A trial by
water!
That's the water.
So she gets picked up and she's being flung into a giant orb of water in the sky.
Great episode.
It's like Final Fantasy X, about to play some Blitzball in there.
Also Final Fantasy X, yeah. Titus in there, whooping ass.
Inside this big water ball is actually a stone arena where Frey has to fight Prav.
Dope.
So Frey readies herself and brings the gavel down on Tanta Prav.
Ha ha.
Why aren't you laughing?
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Tanta Prav is swirling around in the water. She's been defeated.
Okay. How was this?
Aren't you now just like
Oh,
doubly
it's
guilty?
a shame it's come to this. I have many regrets in my life, but the biggest one would have to be what happened to my sister, Tanta Sinta.
What happened to her?
I'm about to tell you. Shut up, girl.
Right.
Dear sister, oh, the price she pays. Her daughter lost. Her loving gaze.
Daughter? What are you talking about? Tell me! What does that mean?
The demon. Child of Sinta. Child.
Flashback.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I'm starting to put something together here.
I think Frey is the daughter of Tanta Sinta?
That's a bit of a leap.
She doesn't have any parents.
She's just Frey.
Then Prav begins to die. And as she floats away, Cuff absorbs her powers as well.
Oh,
Now,
man.
that just leaves Frey all on her own. Oh, again.
Cuff killed her mom. That's my prediction.
Great prediction, actually.
Yeah.
I like that prediction a lot. The more evil Cuff is, the better the storyline gets.
Yeah.
Because it makes all the dumb shit they have like a very easy Ex Machina moment at the end that will wrap it up and make you feel like this was worth your time, even though it just definitely wasn't.
Her final enemy is Cuff.
Yeah, and she fights with the power of love.
Huh.
What's happening?
Prav is dead. I'd assume that most of her enchantments died with her.
And?
And so we're about to get very wet indeed.
And not in there.
No, girls don't do that. And then the arena collapses around them. Oh, Frey, get out of there!
Yeah.
End of chapter.
Okay! We're getting somewhere, though. Slowly.
Frey wakes up on the banks of Avalet.
Stay in there.
She's crawling forward on hands and knees. And she starts questioning Cuff.
Did you know?
No one.
All of that child is sent to shit.
Yeah, I knew.
Did you know?
Are you saying you believed that mad woman?
Oh, gaslight. Gatekeep.
Girl boss.
I don't know.
Cuff changes the subject.
Listen, I want to talk about something else, Frey. Remember Robian? Remember that guy who's all nuts?
Yes.
Well, he used to know Tanta Sinta. They used to be like mates. So, why don't you go back to Sepal and have a chat with him and ask him directly, you know, are you a Tanta?
Okay.
Who's your mum?
Come along now, Frey. Chin up.
Suspicious.
How do I address you now, by the way? Is it your worship, your highness, Dame?
Shut the fuck up.
That's my gal.
Frey, we're such close friends now. You should go murder more people.
All right, we're back in
not evil
Sepal
at
now
all.
and we're loving it. And they've repaired the place, I guess. But, oh, it's not all good. Auden is there. Oh, no, wait. Auden, what's wrong? So Frey walks over and says... Why aren't they saying anything? Look at this. Say something! Oh, God! Say something!
Oh, wow, they really just didn't say anything.
I have no idea what's going on. We enter the next room and we see...
Oh,
Damn,
no,
her
Robian.
daddy
He's
died.
on his deathbed.
No,
Damn.
not Robian.
Okay.
Hey, old man. How's it going?
Tip-top, young Frey. Tip-top.
Frey then proceeds to ask the demented old man...
Do it.
What's going on? What is my lineage? Am I a daughter of Sinta? What's going on? Robian then reveals,
I always knew you were the daughter of Cinta.
Why didn't you f***ing tell me?
I'm crazy.
It's a great reason.
I see. You seem to have already found your way home.
Okay. I like it.
You knew?
He knew.
Wasn't sure until now.
So I was about to
he
die.
probably had... Yo! He missed the arm. Forgive me, I'm on my deathbed, but...
Being this close to death gives a man an incredible thirst, Frey.
Oh, okay, it was an optical illusion.
Auden trots down the steps to her father's side.
Don't touch my dad. Oh, you're here.
Anyway, Frey, this is serious. You need to protect Athia, Frey. You need to be Athia's hero.
Yeah.
Protect.
Now you have to do it. Oh, that girl died for no
Robian
reason.
then die.
You guys wonder where we get all these like very weird affects and like bad jokes and like all these little small asides. We've read a lot of bad content and seen a lot of bad content.
Yep.
It leaves an impression on you.
Yep.
Thanks for telling me f***ing nothing. Maybe there's some clues in his wallet? So Frey goes rummaging around and it's just cash.
Uncle and joke is comedy.
You would want me to have it.
The music, they put the happy music at the end.
Yep. Frey's back to square one. With Robian dead, she now has no leads on how to get back to being homeless in New York City.
Fuck. Break Bob was my last shot at getting out of this place. Now I'm stuck in this insanity.
So Frey is very frustrated
what
and
you're
she's saying
upset
all
about.
this stuff out loud.
Your girlfriend just lost her dad.
Right.
And you're upset because you can't go home?
To nothing.
Her daddy just died.
Yeah.
Out to cuff, but turns out Auden was listening.
Apologies if my father's death has inconvenienced you.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it is.
No?
Yeah, just literally what you meant.
I have lost the father who I only was just reunited with.
That's what I just said.
Who was all I had left.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that's been so hard on you.
You tell her, Auden.
No, I didn't
what? Think? No, your only concern is for yourself.
It's
But
very
don't
true.
let our grief and assured destruction get in the way of your self-pity.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair? You want to talk about fair? What's unfair is the only person capable of helping us is too self-absorbed to do so.
I've shed blood for this place.
Our people welcomed you. They were
Not really.
frightened. Rightfully so. But they still welcomed you.
Yeah.
The word welcomed
Yeah,
is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, lady.
I distinctly remember the whole monkey comments at the end of Spikes when I got in this bitch. What the fuck kind of welcome is that?
Do you not remember that man begging for my execution?
Wait a minute, bitch, you broke me out of prison. What do you mean welcomed? They didn't welcome till after she did some shit.
Like, what are you talking about?
No, they immediately arrested me and thought about putting me on trial for death.
Right.
They did not welcome me.
They needed me.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nobody said there's anything wrong with it.
People need each other.
That is shifting the goalpost, you gaslight me. You just like your daddy. Too soon?
We help one another without complaint. It's the Athian way.
Oh, I'm not Athian, bitch. I'm
Not
American.
that I should have expected you to understand that.
I'm from the hard
After
streets
all,
of New York.
You're not one of
You're
us.
not one of us.
No, you know what? You are right.
This might be the one time I'm actually on Frey's side. I kind of like back Frey on this one.
Yeah.
This is the most interesting dynamic in the entire game so far.
Absolutely.
I don't care what happens to Athia.
Yeah. Fuck all of y'all.
If it's saved or if it burns, I don't give a shit because
give a
this
shit.
place is not my home.
Now, this
Technically,
makes
you don't
Auden very
have a
sad.
home.
You're a disappointment, Frey.
I wish I never broke you out of that jail.
Just
Yeah.
leave with fucking pleasure.
And you know what? You can have your stupid dad's wallet back.
Slam.
There was no...
My cloak got caught in the door.
Slam. Dude, it would be an epic fucking slam one of those big ass doors after a fucking fight, though.
Yeah.
It'd probably shake the whole roof.
There was no kissing there.
Imagine she comes back and just make out.
Next scene. Frey is marching through the archives because she's got to find out how to make a portal and how to get out of there. She is done.
Give me everything you got in the goddamn Tirana.
When they say Tirana, they mean portal.
Still hell-bent on leaving, I see.
Johedi returns to her book.
Yes, I'm not wanted here. Auden made that clear. My dear old mother made that very clear when she...
When she...
Abandoned me.
Yeah. Your dear Tanta of love is my dear darling mother. The same woman who tossed me through Tirana the first fucking chance she got.
By Tirana, she means portal.
Thanks.
Sad life much? Lamau.
What? Excuse me?
Frey is now very mad that she is being dismissed by Johedi.
I don't think it's even just that. She comes in and she's like, I've just told you how cool and important and special I am, and you're not giving me your adoring praise?
I just told you I'm the living heir to her Tanta, and you look at me like I've done the fucking dishes?
Well, you clearly don't think much of your lineage, so why should I?
Tell him.
Perhaps you haven't noticed, but I'm sat here scrambling, trying to fix a cataclysm. So if you're not here to help, then good riddance to you.
Yeah, that sounds about right. People only give a shit when they want something from you.
Being an heir to a Tanta is an honor, not a curse. If you can't understand that already, there are plenty of books here that will teach you what it truly means.
She said, read a book,
You'll
bitch.
have plenty of time to read them when we're all dead.
The guilt trip isn't working. I am done helping a world that doesn't want me here.
Listen, Frey, there's no information here in the archives about the portals. So if you don't care about Athia, why don't you just go find your mom and leave?
Oh, it's twisted. She was a
You have a
blacksmith.
plate right there, Doug. Was it worth it?
He actually ate a cracker into the
Sorry, if you came here looking for a way to get home, all your answers died with Robian. There's only one woman left in the world that
so
might
she
have
doesn't do
something of
anything.
use to you. Go and take your inquiries up with your mother. Janoon is that way, but Tanta's blessings go with you.
Do you think she keeps jelly beans in there?
You son of a bitch!
So Frey says, well, I better go off to my mother's castle in Janoon to go see if she can make me a portal to get back to New York City.
And also, ask her some questions. She owes me big answers.
Right.
Just
But
like that.
Cuff suggests that they go see Tanta Olus before seeing Cinta so they can become more powerful just in case a fight happens.
You
Is
want
there
her
really
to
no
kill
way of
her own
convincing
mom
you
now?
to go and face Tanta Olas first?
I said no.
Facing your mother will be hard, Frey. Harder than you can imagine. You should prepare as best you can.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not doing that.
So what he wants is for Frey to go fight Olus, absorb her powers.
Olus is their problem, not mine. Got it?
At this point, it should be fucking fairly obvious to everyone that we haven't even asked the Cuff what their motivations is.
Right.
He's trying to absorb all the Cuffs, right? Because then once it becomes a whole thing, then we're going to have to fight the fucking Cuff. I just know it.
I'm starting to think that this smarmy, wise-talking piece of metal doesn't have my best interests in mind.
Now, Frey heads off on her journey, and as she's going, she ends up in... oh no, a break storm.
And then everything goes black.
What a coinky dink.
Alright, it's time for a real change of scenery.
I'm ready.
We wake up back in Frey's apartment in New York City. And this time, it's very nicely decorated.
I knew it.
Scented candles everywhere. I wonder how many people she had to rob to get this place.
She's wandering around, acting like this is all normal, and then she gets a call.
Hey.
Hey!
From Auden?
Wow, you look like you were out late last night.
Rude.
What is going on here? Was Frey's whole Athian adventure one big crazy dream?
Is this the Matrix?
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, you're good. I don't even know. I couldn't explain it if I tried.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to grab lunch? I'm headed to Hell's Kitchen for an interview.
Oh, nice. Where at?
Supports this new startup.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that, actually.
All of these names, they're of the same thing as in the, in the magic world.
Anyway, Frey, enough of your crazy talk about that time you got reincarnated in another magical world. Want to go out for lunch?
I can't. Rain check. I've got to be at the Athean in an hour.
Oh, do you?
Fine, well,
My
maybe when
least
you're done,
favorite
okay?
trope.
All right,
It's like a teenager somewhere that's in love with this part of the story. Look at all the references. You guys are just mad because you missed all of it.
It's good.
So Frey heads out to have lunch with her mother. Out on the street, she buys some food for a homeless woman who looks exactly like Joe Hetty.
Yesterday a pretzel. Today a knish. You are too kind, my dear.
It's the least I can do.
Then she bumps into two more familiar faces.
What are you guys plotting?
Huh? Oh, shit. It's Frey.
Oh, look.
You two-
It's Lisa and Chrissy.
The criminals from the start of the game.
Listen, Frey, we're mighty sorry about all that crime and all. Also, have you lost weight? You look so pretty and beautiful.
You two really need to start getting your act together. You know that.
We won't be causing any more trouble. We promise.
Let's go, Chrissy.
Be safe, girls.
Suddenly, Frey bumps into someone else.
She's a boss.
It's the judge.
Hey, I'm so glad I ran into you.
Hey.
I'm wondering if you want to take up some extra shifts.
Oh, Frey, would you be able to take some extra shifts at work? Since all those foster kids that you work with at your job helping foster kids, they love you. They think you're their hero.
Definitely.
Thanks, Frey. I'm going to email you your new hours.
For sure.
God damn.
All right, so obviously what they are showing is Frey's ideal outcome. If she would just turn her life around, stop feeling sorry for herself, and get things done, then she would be a role model for them kids.
Why'd you say it like that? Frey makes it to the cafe, and her mother, Cinta, is waiting for her.
Beautiful. Oh, can you believe this weather, huh? Sitting outside in the middle of winter.
Global warming. It's...
Oh, you and your conspiracy theories.
Come on, darling, we're not saving the world today. Let's enjoy the moment, huh? Us being together. Oh, and it's almost your birthday.
Almost birthday.
How long is it almost your birthday? Goddamn.
Thanks.
But then, suddenly a waiter comes out, and he has a familiar voice.
Hello, and welcome to the Athean. I'm afraid the coffee here is not authentic and full of artificial sweeteners.
Wow. It's almost like you don't want us to drink here.
Yes, the owner is very duplicitous. Get out while you can.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Isn't that Robian?
Excuse us.
This place is not what it seems. Wake up, Frey, before it's too late.
Now Frey begins to piece together that something
Wait a
isn't
minute.
right.
Something's not
I
right.
never told him my name.
She's like, shut up. You're breaking the immersion. You. This is from the Inception
Something's
movie.
off.
That would have been so much cooler, dude.
God.
This... You left me. You abandoned me.
It had to be done.
Why? Tell me
You
why.
must understand the sacrifice.
Sacrifice? I was a baby.
When we
Left to
sacrificed
fend
you.
for myself. You have no idea what I went through.
Actually, the easiest sacrifice is that they can't fight back. Hands are too weak. Duh.
And that's how she realizes that this whole world is a lie.
This whole thing is a lie.
And suddenly, the world begins to shatter into green glass.
And there's only one person capable of creating a false reality. Isn't that right, Olas? All right. Cut the bullshit and let me out of here.
You know I can't do that.
You created this, so I'll say it again. Cut the bullshit and let me the fuck out of here.
I will not accept the same fate as my sisters.
Alright, so Tanta Olas, she ain't gonna let Frey go that easy. You're stuck in the Matrix with me, kid.
All right.
Suddenly, Frey is atop a building, and she might just fall off accidentally.
What a hilarious way to try to kill her.
The camera zooms out and we can see she's back at that sign that said, like, hotel. Remember from the beginning of the game? Here it is. And also, Tanta Olis is there, and she's floating around, and she's saying,
"Oh, Frey, nobody likes you. You're a burden to everyone you meet. No one would care if you did IRL airplane mode." Wink.
And who would miss you? Who cares? If you live or die.
I care.
I care too.
Me too.
They will let you down.
Right here.
They always do in the end, just as you have let others down.
Okay.
Auden,
Okay.
Johidi, people of Sepal, and Homer.
Not the cat, too.
Better. If you die here.
Not the cat, too.
Now.
Put your cat down. Kill
Don't
yourself.
listen, Frey. I care. I'm with you.
No. No.
His genjutsu's
No,
whack.
this is another one of your mind games.
Frey won't do it.
Well, Frey, if you won't become another statistic, then
Damn.
I'll just have to stick my foot up your ass.
So she is now sucked down into the stream for a boss battle.
But this boss is merely
That's
an
cool.
illusion, and Frey is already disillusioned enough. So she dispels it with her magical sword, and then
Nice.
the fake world collapses around her.
Okay.
Oh.
Frey comes to, and she's hunched over, trying to catch her breath.
When Frey stands up straight, we can see we are no longer in fake New York City. We are back in Athia. She turns her head and she sees, over there, Tanta Olas's castle.
Anyway, what next?
We're going after her.
Oh, how convenient.
Wow. That's it, huh?
My dear, darling mother.
Dear darling mother.
So when Frey makes it all the way up to the throne room,
Dang, we're there already.
Olis is there,
Curious.
She's dead
but
already.
she's dead.
Yeah.
She's dead?
She's been in Dreamscape this whole time.
Interesting.
Which means we don't have to fight her. Lucky us.
What kind of a sick joke is this?
Perhaps the strain of maintaining all those illusions wore her out.
Olis's magic cuff falls off, and Frey goes up to it, hoping to take its powers.
Let's go.
Somebody else
You know
already
the drill.
took it. Somebody else already took that shit.
Hey, what are you doing? Cinta's waiting. Can you just quit messing around to do the thing, Cuff?
But then,
Sorry, Frey.
Nice.
Fucking do it.
Do it. What a fucking plot twist that nobody saw coming, boys.
Cuff sees it fit to betray Frey.
Okay, what does it look like? I gotta know. Wait.
Don't call me.
That is not the fucking line.
I think I get it now.
Bitch, what?
You don't mean.
That's what the Tantas were talking about.
Oh, I want you to say it, please. Say it.
They weren't talking about me at all.
Say it. Say it.
It's you.
You're like a bad guy or something, right?
You're the demon.
Finally! The Tantas weren't afraid of you, Frey. It was what you carried inside. It was me!
The demon then casts a big energy beam and throws Frey into a big chair with a lot of force. But she's not badly hurt.
I suppose now is a good time to tell you about myself.
Okay.
My name is Susurrus.
All right.
And
Susurrus.
yes, I can tell you already know, but I am a Redig.
You
What does that mean?
motherfucker.
Susurrus leans forward and he goes, well, actually, it's actually pretty interesting. So, many years ago, Athia was at war with a place called Redig. Now, the Redig people summoned me, a demon, to come and fight the Tantas. I fought with the Tantas, and I couldn't beat them, but they also couldn't beat me. Instead, they broke me into four pieces and locked me away in magical bracelets, which they kept on them at all times.
I figured that the cuffs were what was corrupting the Tantas.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
It's a good ploy again, even though it's very predictable.
Yeah.
Part of that predictability is good enjoyment with foreshadowing.
Yeah.
You don't want everything to be taking you by surprise.
Yeah.
And you can't really hide a big bad and still it be motivating. You know, like some twists don't have to be so shocking. So you just want to wait. Part of the anticipation for me is the details, not like the big plot points.
Now, is her mom dead? And this is her mom. Like the first cuff that she got was her mom's cuff? And like her mom's dead?
Which is why he didn't want her to go there because there's nobody there at all.
Yeah.
That's what I was assuming.
Those are the cuffs. It's like the Horcruxes or whatever from Harry Potter, but there's only 4 of them.
But now that I'm back, I will fulfill my mission to kill all of the Tantas and destroy
They're already dead.
Oh, her mom's not dead.
Oh no, what'll happen to Hogwarts?
The last and loudest laugh. The end came. The end of the Tantas. The end of Athia. The end of you.
Oh my god, I just got it.
Yeah, go on.
Sus.
There is no way that was not deliberate.
Yes, it is.
Girl.
Shit!
Yeah.
My powers!
He was your powers.
Your powers! They were never yours. Without me, you are nothing.
Without Cuff, Frey doesn't have any
looking at
powers,
her
so she
hands,
has to
it's so
run.
funny.
Run for her life while she's being chased by golden snitches. But she does not get very far before Sasaurus
Also the-
catches up with her and he's gonna kill her.
All things must come to an end.
So Sasaurus charges up a big laser aimed right at Frey. He fires it, and it's flying through the air, but just before it hits Frey, something intercepts the beam.
Not just something, Mark. The dragon from the start of the game teleports in to protect Frey.
And then Sus goes.
Okay, that wasn't
A mother tries to save her child.
Mother?
Fuck me.
Alright, fellas, here's a big reveal. This one, at least, I didn't expect.
Yeah, you wouldn't have expected that. You're lying if you thought that at the start that the dragon was really trying to save her and wasn't just trying to kidnap her. You're lying, because that's crazy.
It's too stupid.
Yeah.
The dragon from the earlier in the game is Frey's mum.
It's actually kind of like he's playing a trick on us, because condensing the story like this makes it not that bad.
Yeah.
If I would have waited maybe 25 hours for this, I'd be pissed. But
Yeah,
like,
playing through the game and then discovering this, I'd be livid.
yeah, but like after an hour and a half, it's like, yeah, it's not the worst.
But Dragon Cinder is not here to fight. She's just here to save Frey. So she scoops Frey up and flies away.
Throwing beams.
And before Sasaurus can give chase, Frey's mum opens up a portal and throws Frey into it. Now she's safe.
Or is she?
Cinta?
Frey wakes up, and she is in a golden room now. This is a magical realm, right, fellas? And it's called
Svargana.
Okay.
What's special about this place is now Frey can speak to the spirits of the Tantas that she's killed.
That's natural.
Oh, they're back.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Where am I?
This is Svargana, the wellspring.
The resting place for the knowledge and history of Athia and the souls of Tantas long since gone.
the Tantas tell her.
It's time you learn the truth.
After all, that is why Cinta brought you here.
Why couldn't y'all have told me the truth earlier?
When she brought you to the portal, why didn't she just throw you in at the start and just like, let's just get this started right now?
Why did you make me murder you
Yeah.
before?
Just throw her in and let's just talk right this instant.
What's her face? Citra or whatever her name is. I don't remember. Sila. Why did you murder the baby?
Maybe they were crazier than they let on because of the cuffs. in this breakdown, right? Maybe they were crazy even-er.
Okay.
Where they just had no sense of self or something like that. I don't really know.
But now that they're dead, they're recovered.
Yeah, because the cuffs are gone. So their spirits are free, maybe? Let's just give them that.
All right. Let us tell this through the medium of fairy tale.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was this place called Athia, which you already know. And they were at war with Redig, which you already know. They sent that demon, which you already know. Now, the demon was too strong, so the Tantas put the demon into the cuffs. And then each of the Tantas wore the cuff because it looked so pretty and it matched their eyes.
And also it made sure that the demon could come back together again.
So Athia won the war. Hooray! And the demon was subdued. Once there was peace, the Tantas started to disagree about how they rebuild Athia. Some wanted the trad lifestyle. Others were going MGTOW. Because they could not agree, they decided to split apart.
Lest anyone take the goth pill.
That's really
Over
smart,
time,
though.
because they kept wearing these cuffs, they started to become corrupted.
Yeah.
Yes, the demon was influencing their behavior.
They slowly became bonkers.
Yeah.
In fact, they became so bonkers that they started to summon break storms. Those are the things that killed millions of people.
Damn.
So even though Susurrus couldn't destroy Athia himself, what he could do is make the Tantas destroy it for him.
Wow, that really explains everything, says Frey.
But what is the morphogenic engine?
And then Frey says, what happens now? Like, now that Susurrus is free, what does he want? He wants to complete his mission, which is to destroy the rest of Athia. And the only thing that remains of Athia is that last city, Sapor, where all those nice people are.
Your best...
Why is her mom a dragon?
Shut up. Sorry, you were talking too much. Just stop thinking. Just go with it.
How did her mom become a dragon? You
end.
You know what? There's like 20 more minutes of this video. I'm just gonna assume that they address it then.
Friends, Frey, like that dead girl and Pilo Vashin. No, not Pilo!
It's my fault he's free.
Yeah, very
What
much
have I
so.
done?
I mean, it's kind of your mom's fault because she just
Actually, yeah.
abandoned you with no
It
story
falls to
of
you
war.
to protect our people. No other
What's left?
remains who can answer the call.
I can't.
I'm not a hero.
I'm sorry,
still
but I don't
talking
have
about
any
this?
powers. They were his all along.
I was a hero once. Now I'm just Frey.
I actually believed I was a hero for a second there, but no. I'm nothing.
Literally 1 second.
I'm not your last hope. I'm nobody.
Even without powers, the fact that you've made it as a young woman in New York City means that you're stronger than all of us.
A different Tanta speaks up. Actually, Frey, the power was within you all along.
Huh?
You bastards.
What are you talking about?
What?
Come, child.
And a portal opens up behind her.
Man, y'all could just
I
do
think
this.
you mean Tirana?
Frey goes, you know what? You're heckin' right. Maybe I'm not just Frey.
Frey walks
Where's
through the
Dragon
portal
Mommy?
and into a white, heavenly void.
What is
And there
happening?
she sees her mother, Cinta, in her
Right.
human form. Cinta says,
I want to show you, my daughter.
That was
I
terrifying.
want to show you the truth about your birth. Frey takes Cinta's hand
You're a
and
dragon.
they head into the
Then he
white
fights the
void.
dragon the rest of the fucking game.
Alright, so this next part, and I cannot stress this enough, is 1 whole hour of exposition
Oh my
where we
God.
are just spoken at by unanimated set pieces. So we're just going to give you the summary.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
let it play. So Cinta ventured to New York once via a Tirana portal, right?
And it was the time she spent in New York that convinced her that Athia must also evolve and embrace the new.
Now, while she was in New York, she met some guy named Al. She's in New York. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. So she sleeps with Al on the first meeting. And she gets pregnant. Frey's mum was very pleased. Yay, a baby. When she grows up, she will be able to continue on my mission to turn Athia into new Athia with skyscrapers and low crime rates. Wow, that really answers a lot, says Frey. No, there's more, says Frey's mum. Look at this.
The scene transitions, and now we're in what looks like a child's nursery. This is where Frey was born.
So familiar.
You were a baby!
Alfred.
No, it doesn't! You were a baby!
I hate when they do that. You literally just said your entire life you do not remember anything about your childhood. You do not know this.
Okay, I'm talking shit, but I do have a singular, very distinct memory.
But being a baby.
Yes.
What age?
I don't know.
Estimate it for me, baby.
Maybe 1.5.
Okay, what do you got?
Maybe 2.
What do you got?
I'm in a stroller.
Mm-hmm.
It's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Cobblestone streets.
Okay.
And I specifically remember globe light, like those globe lights on the top of lampposts.
Okay.
This is the room where you were born. The room where we would have spent so many happy hours
My
together.
wife can't confirm.
Why did you abandon me?
I was already carrying you when we contained the demon.
Yeah, so you were going to be corrupted by the demon.
But by this point, Susurrus' corruption had already taken over Cinta.
Just take off the cuff.
So she sends baby Frey off through a Tirana portal to New York, where she'll be safe and grow up an orphan.
Right. She doesn't know
I
anything
could
about
not
New York.
risk your coming to harm by my hand.
So she's holding the baby and she opens
She just like
the portal.
chucks, she just
whirls it
chucks
in.
the baby like a
There
football.
you go.
She died!
Are you ready? Are you ready? Takes a loaf of bread and just tosses it in. I literally wouldn't throw bread in my back seat after grocery shopping like that.
Also, you guys can open these portals wherever. Why didn't you at least send her to her dad?
Dude, just walk through it. What's the urgency?
Right, like just take her somewhere and then walk back.
Hey Al, take care of our baby. I gotta go, and then come back. What the fuck?
We were behind the desk making that exact same motion as a joke. Anyway, as she's throwing her baby in a hole, the cuff starts getting sucked through the portal as well. Oh no, the demon's going with the baby.
Now Frey's going to be trapped in New York.
A fate worse than death.
Good music.
So that explains how the cuff was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, and it just stayed in a fucking shop
For 21 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So what this did was it trapped a part of Big Sus in New York with
Big
Frey.
sus.
Oh.
Right.
So that's why at the start of the game, when we saw the little birds taking Frey to the cuff, that was because he was trying to get her to go into the world so he could be reunited with his other cuffs.
Okay, I get it. Anyway, back to Frey's mom.
Yeah.
She really did care for me.
She looking like
She
bitch,
didn't
you
just dump me in some
You're doing
tunnel.
too much.
Well, I mean, she did do
tossed
that.
me
She
into
did
a
literally do
portal.
that.
Yeah.
But it's because she wanted me to survive.
She's doing too much.
Why
bitch.
didn't she leave me with someone she knew in New York?
Yeah.
You know, instead of just throwing me in the foster care
Throw
system.
you, bro.
The scene
Throw you on the
abruptly
floor.
changes, and Frey is now outside in the middle of nowhere in Athia.
I never thought I'd see you again.
But don't worry, the mum's still there and still delivering exposition.
You must hate me for what I did.
Well, yeah.
Frey's mum then opens two Tirana portals.
As a mother, I wish more than anything you did not have to face the battle ahead. As a Tanta, I cannot help but pray you will choose to fight for Athia. But only you can make that choice.
Will I hurry
Which
up?
one will you do, Frey the Brave?
Red pill
will
or blue
you
pill, bitch?
help Athia the right thing to do?
Right.
Or will you escape back to shitty New York where you lost everything and sleep by a dumpster?
Right.
Frey chooses
Right.
to stay in Athia and be royalty.
Can't just let go of what he did.
You
it's
can
time
choose the
to do
other
the right
option.
thing. It's time to use my powers for Athia.
What powers?
And you shall.
Now, Frey's
her
mom's
back,
very
but-
happy that she chose the right option. She takes Frey's hands and says,
You are a Tanta. The power lies within you.
Listen, Frey, because you are a Tanta, you don't need the cuff to have powers. You already have the powers within you. You are not just some homeless kid. You grew up to be the chosen one. And you know what? And then Cinta turns directly to the camera. If you're down and out and don't feel like you're special, you might turn out to be the chosen one as well. Which is a spar.
They should have put the little bink, when he fucking winks.
Frey and Cinta return to Athia, and then Cinta turns into a big old dragon.
Why? Again! They have explained everything but the dragon
Well, they
thing.
did say that one girl can control all matter with her powers, so maybe her mom just was like, I fucking like dragons.
Her mom is the Tanta of love. She's not the Tanta of turning into beasts.
I love. She loves dragons.
Oh, bestiality. Got it.
No, like the unicorn girls or the horse girls. She's the same way, but just with dragons.
She is riding her mom.
You bitch.
They're off to fight some demon.
Alright.
What are you talking about?
Frey and Dragon Cinta arrive in Sepul, and things aren't looking good. Susurrus has enveloped the whole city in a golden breakstorm. Oh no!
You keep that bastard busy.
And she rushes off to save her friends.
Superhero
Now,
landing.
all her friends are over at the archive.
And that's because Johedi's ushering all the citizens of Sepul in, trying to keep them safe.
Is it everybody?
Wasn't sure you'd be back.
Me neither.
Took you long enough.
Oh, everything's a fucking criticism with you. Oh, yeah, I'm here to save the world.
Auden! Frey!
Just checking in,
okay?
during the middle of a fight while my mom was dying.
Calm down, everyone! Calm down!
Yeah, inside the archive, everybody is freaking out.
The councilmen are trying to keep everyone calm, but they just can't do it.
Listen to me! Listen to me, everyone! Do not lose hope!
Frey steps forward.
Looks like these people need a hero.
I'm not gonna let this demon take more than he already has. Hey! Hey! Everybody! Everybody listen up!
And then Frey's there, and she's tapping a fork against the glass. She goes, "Could I have everyone's attention, please? I need to make a calming yet inspirational speech."
I'm ready.
So we haven't seen this speech, so I'm just going to guess what this is.
Okay.
Right, it'll be something like, apart as individuals, we are all just scared and alone.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
But together, we are
scared and
an
together.
almighty...
Don't say it. You're going to make that Simpsons reference. I know you are. You might be afraid. You know what? No, that's the thing. Is it? Yeah, yeah. I'm afraid. Yeah, it has to be like,
I know you're afraid right now. I'm kind of afraid too.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah,
okay.
that's it.
We've all got a little hero inside of
Oh,
us.
God.
We have to live on.
otherwise, Olivia would die for nothing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Olivia.
Yeah.
We gotta
Damn.
do this for Olivia.
Not Olivia.
You know, that homeless kid that none of you took in.
Oh, the dead one, yeah.
We have to live on. We have to survive. Today is the day we celebrate our Independence Day.
I really wanted the Independence Day reference. That is still okay. Look, I know it's dated. I know it's old. I know it's corny. Independence Day is one of my favorite movies, and that's one of my favorite monologues in a movie.
And they'll, you know what I mean?
I haven't seen Independence Day.
Fuck off. What movie have you seen?
I don't know, man. I don't watch movies. I play games, watch anime, and have sex with ladies.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a real thing.
Also, does it bug anyone else out that Johedi's the only fat person here? Where did she get in the food?
It's just like a cough. And people looking around. Hey, I hadn't really thought about this. All right, so the people are well inspired now. Having delivered a speech so good it makes the Gettysburg Address look like something that's just on an envelope, Frey heads outside to take on the whatever.
Without even practicing, by the
Big
way.
beams of energy are coming from the sky, and a dragon is flying through the storm.
Way cooler
Come
than
on,
what you
Frey,
do.
it's time to join the fight.
Unless she's gonna also
She
curse
leaps
the
into the air, and
She can teleport now as well.
she teleports onto the back of her mom. This is it, the big fight, Mr. Branson. There's beams going everywhere. It's looking wicked safe. But Thesaurus ain't going down that easy.
Mighty, the rude, and the weak will perish.
Motivation, bro.
Thesaurus blasts Frey and her dragon mum with lasers, and they start to fall to the ground. Though at the last second, Frey breaks her fall with a portal.
How does that happen? How's that help?
But Thesaurus isn't letting up. He starts to charge more lasers, but then...
No, says Frey's mum, who was a dragon. And she jumps in front of the beams to protect her.
Oh my god.
Dead mommy.
You can't protect your child from me. Couldn't bear to come now.
No!
You let your mom die in front of your week.
Oh no! Is Frey's mum dead?
You can't die.
Afraid so.
Not yet. Not now. I have so much to say. I have so many questions.
Girl,
we never even got to try breastfeeding.
God damn, bro.
Sir.
That's crazy. Yo, that was nuts.
Please don't go. I don't need your powers.
You're a wife, man.
I
Relax.
need you. Please don't die.
She's gone.
Thank you, Alfred.
For what?
I am so lucky to have you.
Never mind. Okay, so if you're not looking at the screen, Frey's mum just showed up behind her. But she's in Titus Final Fantasy VIII ending mode.
Titus's Final Fantasy 10. Where's Yuna when you need her? No, pause. Where's Yuna?
And I will always be with you.
Because I'm dead.
Well, she can go to the portal to the dead people world now, so that's ridiculous.
Anyway, they hug,
That's
and Frey's mum
ridiculous.
begins to fade away. I'm getting out of this fucking game.
Also, why do you have
Says
time
Frey's
for
mum.
this?
And as Frey's
You're in
mum
battle.
dies,
He's just
she
charging another
passes
fucking
on the
laser
last
beam.
of her powers.
So, how do you fancy your chances on your own?
I'm never.
But what Sus doesn't know is that Frey is just leveled up. Now she's got the
Say it.
power of all the Tantas.
Who do you think you are?
I'm Tanta Frey,
Yeah.
daughter of Sinta, protector of Assia.
She then summons a big energy something.
Not the Super Saiyan.
Oh, she would have yelled longer, would have been more dope.
And I'm here to fuck you up.
You want to hear it again? Let's play it again. Let's play it
And I'm
again.
here to fuck you up.
They did think they did something when they wrote that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they did. They did like that was the one.
How?
How is the power of the four Tantas?
Not the light
You've got the
skin
power of the four
eyes.
Tantas? That's it, but I have the... No, but that would mean that we're even matched, but Frey, but... Fucking... Dude, I hate this game. I've been holding back the, anger, but I'm just... this sucks.
Thesaurus then goes, alright then, let's end this. So he cuts down.
Sorry, real quick. So first of all, they gave her light skin eyes. Why?
Yeah.
Why? But also, he's like, how is this happening? You know exactly how it's happening because you know who she is.
You did it first. Is she doing it after you did it? You did it first.
You know who she is.
Yeah.
You knew who her mother was the whole time. So you completely,
Also, why didn't he try corrupting her at the very beginning when he started taking over with the cuffs?
Right. Maybe
That's
maybe she's uncorruptible for some reason that they don't explain.
Yeah,
to
they
us.
talk about the miasma thing. Maybe that's a part of the gig or something. I don't know.
Onto Earth, and he takes a corporeal form, and he says,
Hit him. What the fuck are we waiting for?
Can't we just...
Again?
Frey then activates
That's
her
not your
portal
friend.
powers and takes them both to Svenborgia
Svargana.
so that she can use
Svenborgia.
all of her power without destroying the city.
But even with all that Tanta power, it seems like Sus might actually win this one.
Oh,
Frey
no.
tries to talk Sus down, but...
I don't get why you...
Why are you doing all the bad stuff?
You will never get me, Frey. How could you? You purposeless, meaningless wretch.
Now that's
You're
accurate.
right. I probably wouldn't. But one thing I do get is you're not alone.
What are we talking
Even
about?
when you think you are.
But she can't Reddit her way out of this one.
Thesaurus starts powering up. Frey then gets
nay-nayed.
Kamehameha, buddy.
All seems lost. But suddenly, Avengers thing. The 4 Tantas appear behind Frey. And together, the 5 of them combine their powers to trap Thesaurus for good.
Oh my God.
You gotta press L2 now too, Frey.
I'm waiting up.
Thesaurus turns into a big golden mist.
I feel like leaving.
From it, there's only one golden bird left, flying around.
Punch it.
Frey grabs it. Now Frey has trapped Thesaurus, not within a cuff, but this time within herself.
Whoa.
That's a bad idea.
She just orgasmed.
Damn.
I don't know what that looks like.
I don't know what that looks like.
You're not going anywhere.
Zing.
Neither am I.
Frey falls unconscious.
It would be better if she died.
You look extremely bored.
I'm waiting to see how this ends before I give my opinion.
Okay.
Always be with you.
Here we go.
Later, Frey is woken up by Auden. Auden.
Frey, you beat it. You beat the imposter, and you freed Athia from the Breakening.
Frey!
Get up there! What are you doing lying down? What are you doing lying
I knew he was going to say some shit.
What happened? Tanta's blessings.
You did
it.
Frey has saved Athia.
Hey.
Really?
Everyone is gathered around in the forum, hugging and touching Frey.
No, really. Ow.
Fade out, end scene.
And then?
The scene opens to 3 weeks later.
Okay.
Now, can you just make me one promise before this cutscene?
Yes.
Can you promise not to cry?
I don't think I can make that promise to Mr. Branson.
Can you make a promise?
Okay.
Live about dick jokes. Promise?
Frey stands alone at a lantern vigil in the center of Sepul. She sees visions of those who have fallen throughout the game. Olivia.
What?
Robian.
What?
She's seeing
and
things.
the Tantas.
She's going
but
crazy.
Soon, the visions fade.
Oh, okay.
Frey walks forward with her lantern,
I'm dying. It's killing
thinking
me.
about the past,
You're
but
killing
also her potential. She sees her dead mom.
What's up, dead mom?
Oh yeah, it's Milia.
Who?
Please, Frey, please don't steal from the collection. At this juncture, you've come so far. Will you never learn?
Frey writes Cinta's name on a lantern.
Okay. Her mom. Who's dead?
What about the dead baby?
And then Frey, along with all the other survivors, release lanterns up into the air to honor those that died in the battle. Or, that got killed by stuff. The lanterns then all float up into the air, into the night sky, to join the stars above.
Start a giant forest fire.
Mr. Branson, they're with the angels now.
What is the purpose of this scene?
I'm dying slow. I can't do it. I can't make it. We're so close to the end.
We cut back to New York City.
Shut
we
up.
hear Frey talking to Homer, the cat, telepathically or something.
What?
Hey, Homer. Sorry, it's been a while.
From where she's at.
You miss me? Nah, I bet you got a full belly and a big old smile on your face right about now.
You're the best damn cat I ever had. And I hope that you'll let the judge know that I'm okay. That I found a place where I fit in.
Been so busy
She's still talking
recently.
to the cat.
Oh, well, important stuff. holding court, slaying demons. I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Like, actually, I'm kind of a big deal now. Everybody needs me. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the whole hero thing, but
The whole
look,
hero thing.
just tell Judge Bird I took her advice, okay? I'm finally using my gifts to help others.
And I'm sorry I never fulfilled that community service obligation. And
That's
now
exactly
there's a
what I was
warrant
gonna
out from
ask about at
Iris.
the end.
Frey steps
But
forward
in a way, she did complete the community service.
onto a balcony.
Listen, you ever get lonely, you just remember that you are not alone.
And the cat
You're
looks
talking
back
to
into
a
the night
cat.
sky.
Yep.
And then back to Frey.
Even if you find yourself
Oh, she's still fucking
nowhere
talking.
to turn and no clue where to go or what to do next, you can't give up hope. You might think there's nothing left to live for,
Right. Yeah.
that nobody cares. But the truth is,
I care.
You're right.
You magical. You can be a Tanta too.
you matter. Even when you can't see it.
So she's saying this to a cat.
Yeah, man.
I'll come back for
Nonsensical
Promise.
garbage.
Just
Oh my
look out for
god.
me, okay?
Oh my goodness.
See you when I see ya.
And that's it.
Self-assured
We
laugh.
fade to black.
And we're done.
And that is
Wow.
the end
Oh.
of the...
Oh my god!
The post-credit scene.
Don't worry, fellas, it never ends.
Hell's a turtle. So Frey and Auden are chatting shop atop a balcony. And Frey says,
We might have stopped the break in Sepul, but there's still a lot of work to do across the realms.
Well, if we work together, Frey, maybe we can find a way to stop the break. For good.
That's right, Auden. We've got plenty of content for future games and DLC.
Get the fuck
but
outta here.
I'm not sure what to do in the meantime.
You know, the council would welcome you as a member. We're alive and prospering because of you.
Look, okay. Don't think I did all of this just for Athia. Newsflash, I'm not that altruistic.
Uh-huh.
But I can think of someone who'd be pretty good at it.
Who?
You.
I know, I just wanted you to say it.
Auden is then called away to deal with some city problems.
There you are, Auden. Johedi's been looking for you.
She says they're out of food in the kitchen.
See you later.
Say hi to Joe for me.
I nicknamed her.
Frey keeps talking out loud, seemingly
Yeah.
to no one.
Yeah.
And now the real work begins.
Okay.
Damn. That is a lot of land for just one girl to cover.
Okay.
But then we hear a familiar voice.
But it's a good thing I'm not doing it on my own. Isn't that right, Cuff?
It's for embrace.
And Frey gets ready to continue her mission along with the cuff. We can see it's now tattooed on her arm like a cool sleeve. And then some cool hip-hop music starts playing, or Imagine Dragon.
Yeah, that's what
Where do you
I'm breathing in the chemical. Cut to credits. Forspoken. That's what it is.
No Q&A necessary.
Oh my goodness. I have not worked that hard without working in a very, very long time. Listen,
Don't talk to me right now.
that game, the last 20 minutes of the video was like a job, and that was with help. I don't know how anybody beat it. I'm going to be real with you. I honestly do not understand how anybody would have beat that game.
So do you want to hear my alternate ending?
Alternate ending? How do you even get...
You ready?
Go for it.
Ready?
Go for it. Go for it.
So, her mom dies, right?
Died.
She's real sad, but
Yeah.
now she got like all powerful stuff.
Right.
And then she's fighting whatever his name is, Susurrus. Then she portals them to New York City.
Oh,
She's fighting on her own turf now.
right.
Now she's going to use her street smarts to defeat him.
She's parkouring through New York, or she's dodging through demon
She's sicking
stuff.
rats on him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, like, after he's finally worn down, she shoots him in the face.
Right, just straight up grabs the gun from
Yeah.
Betty or whatever at the beginning of the gun.
Chrissy
you thought
and
I
Lisa.
fucking grabbed this shit for me? Something, demon bitch. And then she just fucking pulls the trigger.
Blows his fucking
and
head
the
off.
fucking Tupac plays in the background.
And
So I
then
fucked
it's
your
over.
Bitch, you fat motherfucker. Get money. I think when I imagined this game, thinking it was open world, thinking the magic was big and cool and explosive and expansive, thinking that dialogue wouldn't ruin the experience for me.
Yes.
That's really what drove me through it. But they just tried too hard to relate. They just picked a bunch of different tropes, picked a very unique storyline, very fantasy storyline.
Yeah.
But they just missed the mark on how to accomplish this. And they watched too many Marvel movies on the way in, for sure.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where they did too much in some areas and too little in others. It just seems like they missed the mark. Now, obviously, this is coming from perspective where we're just watching this perspective of the game. We haven't actually played the game.
I mean,
but
and they
from
shit on it the whole time.
Yeah. But from reviews, it doesn't seem like the story is well integrated into the game.
When you criticize something like this, you kind of want to give a grain of salt because you know somebody's probably going to enjoy it. Like this is definitely for a target audience. But it's just like the execution is objectively bad.
I just feel like there's so much more they could have done.
You can't tell me that for more than 20 minutes this experience was enjoyable.
No, there were definitely like bits and pieces.
Is that enough?
There are definitely bits and pieces.
What are we, in prison? We can only enjoy like little parts of the day?
I think they had a really good premise. I think they had really good ideas. The spirit of what the game was supposed to be is definitely there. The execution just didn't work out.
Anyways, thanks for having me for this. I really appreciate you joining me, you know, for the experience on my channel.
Yeah.
Let me come here and slog through the rest of the video for your channel.
I hope you guys had fun watching us not have fun. I hope you guys ate plenty of snacks and stayed hydrated throughout the video.
Please release me from this prison. I have to go. I'm ready to go. I gotta get
Peace
out
out,
of here.
Hope Biscuits. It's Skittenlit.